Have you ever gone to bed at night and stared at the ceiling, wondering why you can't fall asleep? You feel fatigued, your body hurts, and your eyes are heavy, but your mind won't stop racing. And when you wake up the next morning, you feel even worse. Your joints are tight, your memory is muddled, you have poor energy, and maybe even stomach problems. I need to ask you something crucial. Are you just getting older, or is something stealthily taking your sleep? What if I told you that not getting enough sleep after 60 isn't necessarily because of your age, stress, or medications? What if the real issue is something much simpler, like something on your plate? Stay with me because this movie could revolutionize the way you think about food, sleep, and becoming older. Before we go any further, I want to say a few words to those of you who are new here. Please subscribe if you are new to this channel. This channel is just for older people. We publish natural remedies, medical advice, and lifestyle suggestions every week to help you boost your energy, protect your heart, strengthen your bones, improve your digestion, and sharpen your mind. By signing up, you make sure you never miss any tips that can help you live a healthier, more comfortable, and more independent life after age 60. Let's talk about sleep now. You can't do anything else right if you don't get enough sleep. Your digestion, your joints, your mood, and your memory all suffer. And here's something that most folks don't know. Some foods not only provide you energy, but they also inform your brain when to take a break. Today, I'm going to tell you about 5 meals that can help you go asleep faster, remain asleep longer, and wake up feeling more rested without the need for sleeping drugs. And don't leave till the end because the fifth food will surprise almost everyone and it might already be in your kitchen. Why it gets harder to sleep beyond age 60 and what food has to do with it. Let's start with something very fundamental. If you get this section, everything else in this video will make sense. A lot of older people think that not sleeping well is just a typical aspect of becoming older. They think, of course I don't sleep like I used to. I'm over 60. Because they believe so, they quietly put up with sleepless nights, early mornings, and persistent tiredness. But here's the fact that most folks don't know. Getting older doesn't always mean you won't sleep. How your body reacts to stress, food, hormones, and digestion is what actually changes. Food is a much greater part of it than most people think. Take a moment to think about this. As a child, you could eat late at night, sleep anywhere, and still feel rested when you woke up. But now, one minor mistake like eating a big dinner, having a sugary snack, or drinking coffee too late might wreck your whole night. That's not weak, that's biology. The body gets more sensitive to impulses from inside as we get older. Your brain pays more attention to what your stomach is doing. Your hormones take longer to work, it takes your nervous system longer to settle down, and sleep is right in the thick of all of this. This is something that a lot of seniors don't know. After age 60, your body makes less melatonin, which is the hormone that signals your brain it's time to sleep now. At the same time, the stress hormone cortisol often lingers high later into the evening. So instead of feeling sleepy, your body feels awake even when you're tired. A lot of older people say things like, I'm tired all day but wide awake at night. Or, I sleep well but I wake up at 2 or 3 a.m. and can't go back to sleep. Does that ring a bell? Here's where food comes in. Food does more than merely feed your body. Food talks to your hormones. Your nervous system can hear food. Food instructs your brain when it's time to wake up or go to sleep. Your body goes into correction mode when you eat items that raise your blood sugar late in the day. The amount of insulin goes up, then the sugar in the blood goes down, and your brain wakes you up to keep you safe. That unexpected waking up in the middle of the night, a lot of the time, that's not anxiety. That's blood sugar that isn't stable. But when you eat foods that help your digestion stay constant and calm your hormones, your body feels safe enough to sleep deeply. And here's another problem that people don't talk about. Digestion slows down around age 60, which means that foods that are heavy or not well chosen stay in the stomach longer. Your body is busy digesting when it should be fixing things. Your organs are working extra hard instead of resting. That's why some older people wake up feeling bloated, unpleasant, or tired even after sleeping all night. Now, let me ask you something honestly. Have you ever had dinner late and discovered that you slept less well or more broken that night? That wasn't a coincidence. It's not just what you consume, but also when and how much you eat. A lot of people don't think about inflammation, which is another cause. Low-level inflammation gets worse as we get older. Inflammation makes your joints hurt, your muscles tight, and you feel bad at night. Your brain never really relaxes if your body hurts when you lie down. Sleep becomes light, you roll around in bed, and wake up tired. Some foods make inflammation worse, some make it worse. So, every night, without even knowing it, you're either helping your body relax or keeping it awake. And this is the bit that should really grab your attention. Not getting enough sleep doesn't just make you exhausted, it hurts memory over time. It makes balance worse. It makes you more likely to fall. It makes blood pressure worse. It even affects how well you control your blood sugar. When we talk about eating for sleep, we're not just talking about getting some slumber. We mean protecting independence, mental clarity, and a good quality of life. This is why it's dangerous to only take sleeping drugs. They don't fix the problem, they just put the brain to sleep without letting it have enough deep sleep. Food, on the other hand, works with your body. It helps natural rhythms. It brings things back into balance in a gentle way. And it does this every night without any ill effects. Now, here's the good news. You don't need to buy expensive vitamins. You don't need to follow difficult diets. You don't have to stop doing everything you like. You merely need to know which foods relax the body and which ones take sleep away without you knowing it. And in the next section, we'll start with a cuisine that is so simple, cheap, and effective that many older people see results in just a few days. Stay with me because the next food might already be in your kitchen and you might not even know you're using it wrong. Food number 1, bananas, the natural muscle relaxer. One of the most ignored foods for seniors to sleep is bananas. They have a lot of magnesium and potassium, which are two nutrients that assist relax muscles and soothe the nervous system. Take a moment to think about this. If your legs cramp up at night, your back feels stiff, and you can't get comfortable, your muscles may not be totally relaxing. Magnesium helps your body relax. Potassium can help keep your muscles from spasming at night. But here's something that most folks don't know. Bananas also help your body make serotonin, which is a sleep hormone that changes into melatonin. If you eat half to one banana about an hour before bed, it can gently tell your brain that it's time to relax. Think about how you feel when you don't get enough magnesium at night. You feel like you can't sit still. Your legs won't stop moving. Your sleep feels light and broken. Here's a useful hint. Don't eat bananas with sweet sweets at night. You may also try a banana with a small spoonful of peanut butter or a few almonds. This mix keeps your blood sugar stable and helps you sleep longer. Would you like to eat a banana instead of a cookie tonight? Please leave a remark to let me know. And stick with me since the next food calms both the body and the mind. Food number 2, oats, the carb that helps you sleep. A lot of older people assume that eating carbs at night is unhealthy, but that's not the whole tale. Oats are a type of carbohydrate that takes a long time to digest and helps keep blood sugar stable as you sleep. What does this mean? Low blood sugar in the middle of the night can wake you up quickly with your heart pounding and your mind racing, and you can't go back to sleep. Melatonin is also found in oats, not enough to knock you asleep, but enough to help your body's natural rhythm. A little bowl of plain oatmeal at night, especially if you make it with warm milk, can be very soothing for your nervous system. Your brain should see it as a sign of safety. Think about how it feels to go to bed hungry or after eating a lot of sugar. Your blood sugar goes up and then down, and your brain wakes you up to fix it. Here is a tip that a lot of people miss. Don't put sugar in your oats at night. Instead, try adding some cinnamon, a few walnuts, or a slice of banana. Do you remember eating warm food before bed when you were a kid? Those recollections are relaxing for a reason. And the next food builds on this relaxing effect, but it works even better. Food number 3, tart cherries, the melatonin booster. Tart cherries are one of the few meals that can naturally raise melatonin levels. Tart cherries, not sweet ones. Studies have revealed that older people who drink sour cherry juice sleep longer and better. Don't worry, you don't need a big glass of juice right now. Too much sugar can actually hurt you. A tiny portion of tart cherries, like half a cup, or a small glass of diluted tart cherry juice, approximately an hour before bed, is all you need. What happens if you don't naturally support melatonin? You feel tired early on, but then you wake up completely awake at midnight. You get up too early and can't go back to sleep. Melatonin softly fixes that rhythm. This is a useful question. Most evenings, do you wake up between 2 and 3 a.m.? That could be a problem with melatonin. This cuisine might aid you more than you think. Next up is a food that doesn't function on hormones, but on the brain itself. Food number 4, walnuts, the brain calmer. Walnuts provide a lot of healthy fats and magnesium, which are both good for relaxing the brain. But this is the bit that surprises a lot of older people. Natural melatonin is found in walnuts. Not enough to work like a pill, but enough to help your sleep well over time. A tiny handful of walnuts before bed can help calm your mind. Do you know what it's like when your body is tired, but your mind keeps going over conversations or worries? That's the brain needs the right nourishment to turn off. Walnuts help lower inflammation, which can make your joints feel better at night. This is another reason why sleep gets better. Compare nights when your joints hurt to nights when your inflammation is reduced. The quality of sleep differs a lot. Would you like to have some walnuts instead of crackers at night? Please let me know in the comments. Don't leave yet, since the last food is easy to make, cheap, and very powerful. Food number 5, warm milk, the signal for the nervous system. You may have heard that before, but there is science behind it. Tryptophan, an amino acid, is in warm milk, which helps make serotonin and melatonin. The warmth is much more important than the milk itself. The rest and digest system is the parasympathetic nervous system, and warm liquids stimulate it. That's why a warm drink can help you relax after a long day. This can be a powerful bedtime routine for seniors. Slowly drink warm milk. No sugar, no chocolate. You can add a little bit of nutmeg or cinnamon if you want. Think about this when you drink cold drinks at night. Cold drinks wake the body up. Warm drinks help it relax. Do you already drink something warm before you go to bed? Or would you consider starting tonight? Putting it all together. A simple nightly routine. You don't have to consume all 5 foods every night. Pick 1 or 2. Make it easy. Stay the same. A banana and some walnuts, cinnamon oats, a few cherries, and warm milk. The most important thing is having a routine. Your body prefers things to be the same, especially after 60. And here's the prize that most folks don't expect. Getting more sleep helps your memory, lessens discomfort in the joints, helps with digestion, keeps mood stable, and it even helps you keep your weight in check. Sleep isn't merely a break, it fixes things. Instead of reaching for another sleepless night, consider reaching for the right food tonight. Small changes can have big effects, especially after 60. Please like, share, and subscribe if you thought this video was useful. By subscribing, you'll keep getting weekly suggestions just for seniors that will help you sleep better, move better, think more clearly, and have a healthier and happier life in your golden years. Have a good night's sleep, and I'll see you in the next video.